We just got saved. Right, next project, we're thinking of taking very large motor and put it on a very small boat.
We have a 200 horse Mercury, and I have this for sale, and no one seems to want to buy the whole boat and motor. Everyone just wants the motor, and I might as well put it on there. Now you're probably thinking, well, you don't have a steering wheel. How are you gonna do that? Well, I'm just gonna fab up a nice tiller, like probably a 4-foot tiller, so I have plenty of leverage to handle it. Just a trigger throttle. The transom on that's built up to be basically 20 inches. Transom height's about the same. That motor is 400 pounds. I think that'll be okay. I think if I put like 100 pounds up there, it may float right here, but that's fine. It doesn't need to float well, it just needs to run. It runs 63, 64 miles per hour on this boat.
Yeah.
So I imagine if you were ballsy enough and it functioned, maybe break 70s.
And put it in perspective, this motor, the specs roughly around 400 pounds, a little over 400. Us lifting this up, we're estimating 200, 250 pounds.
Maybe 300.
Maybe. So it's...
So more motor weight than boat weight. But we're gonna go ahead and just get everything unbolted, set it on here, go plop it in the boat ramp, and just see how it floats to see how insane this idea is.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see anything that could go wrong.
No.
Not one thing. Everything's disconnected. I got our counterweight just so it can balance. I think it looks pretty good. I like the look of that.
The problem with this is if it's in there, so if it's in the water too far, it's gonna be unstable. Gosh, I love it. I love it so much.
People said this is a dumb idea.
Oh my, it floats better than...
Well, you're not sitting in there yet.
Wait, yeah.
Floating real nice. All right, here is the finished product. After the float test, we saw a lot of potential, a lot of room for improvement. So we figured we'd go ahead and finish her out.
So this is one of the rare builds that I've pretty much taken it to the limit from the start for the first test. We've got the shifter all finalized, that works good. Keel lanyard, tried to put one on here from a Bass boat but broke it, so I put a switch there, and that's safe. Trim right there. The throttle here is, I think this is a sailboat mast stay cable, and this actually, it all worked out perfectly. I have a big return spring. This is actually not full throttle, this is about half throttle, so hopefully we don't whiskey throttle it. Once we get comfortable, we can readjust this or just sling her over, but that's wide open. Yep. So that's a lot of power.
We got the
reinforced, just added a few more gussets here to really, I mean, if this boat folds in half, it's not gonna happen in this portion, at least somewhere up there.
if the motor rips off, it's gonna pull the transom off with it.
But I mean, she's super sturdy.
Yeah.
These are grade 8. These aren't cheap stuff. These are grade 8. If you look down here, you can see we've got it cavitation plate about an inch above the bottom of the hull. So it should shoot roosties.
Yeah, got the key switch here mounted up nicely. OEM fitment. It's definitely one of a kind. Don't think we've ever seen this done before. Oh. After the first trial run, realized you might need a little more weight up front. It's very unstable when you start getting up to speed. So we're gonna start.
100 pounds should help, right?
Well, another 100 pounds should help balance out the weight of the motor to boat ratio. I got a little water in it. We got a wedding here.
That's probably 30 right there.
What do you want?
Fill me in, give me shallows, I'm not the deepest part of the lake.
Some more, but I'm taking a little bit of water on.
This is a big thing here.
Did you get like a field clock or something?
What?
Get a field clock and cut out?
Yeah, I do something like that.
Well, when you get off,
I know, I'm not gonna get off. I need someone.
It's very close to going under right now.
And where do I push it up?
Yeah, just go down and I'll believe it.
Let's go now.
we're just gonna have to take her out. Crooked.
We just got saved. Things almost got away from us. Get her pumped out, go for round 2. She has come to the end, went well, I'd say.
All things considered, had a lot of haters. I feel like it probably ran. Didn't get a GPS on it. I think it probably did 50 to 52, 53.
Yeah.
And
When we ran together, our GPS did at 33, and that wasn't.
that was literally idle. Like it wasn't even.
Yeah.
So feel good about that. To make it better, you can put pods. I think the real issue is the fact that this boat, the bottom of the hull is just not. I think the rear kind of has a little bit of bubble in it from all the torque, and it's just not. It just ain't made to go that fast. But the next thing I'm gonna do is lower the motor, because when I had it trimmed all the way out and I'd really get on it, it would kind of cavitate, and then the front would drop and it would drag. So to get it to really scream and fly, we need to drop the motor, I think a bolt hole, to where hopefully it'll kind of keep the hull out of the water.